Hi all! Today we are going to make a lentil curry, which is also known as Sambhar in India. So for that we need some lentils. So for the lentil curry we need to add some lentils obviously, and I usually add 3 types of lentils. The first one is 1 cup of yellow lentil. It's also called moong dal in India. That's 1 cup. And then half a cup of orange dal. And 1/3 cup of chana dal. Just 1/3 cup of that is good enough. So we need to add, wash these just to make sure it's clean. So I'm going to wash it and come back. And this will go into the bowl now. This is all washed. And I'm going to add it into the Ninja Foodi. To this I'm adding 3 medium-sized tomatoes. So I've roughly chopped 3 tomatoes because it's going to be mashed up. And into this I'm going to add spices which I grinded myself. It's called Sambhar powder, but you could add any powder mix like curry powder if you have. So this is a Sambhar curry powder and I'm adding 1/3 cup of the spice. So you need a lot of this spice because this is the main ingredient. So you can get it in any Indian store, Sambhar powder, and that goes in. And to this I'm adding 1 teaspoon of salt. And to this, I'm going to add water. So we're going to add 1 cup first. Two, 3, about 4 cups of water. Because the idea is that it should be well soaked in, all the ingredients. And make sure you use a non-stick spatula or spoon, because the Ninja Foodi is a non-stick pan, so it's very easily scratchable, so just to be careful of that. Okay, so this is all done. Just make sure the water is enough to cover all your ingredients. And now I'm going to put it into the Foodi and put on the pressure lid to get this cooking. Okay, so it's in there and now I'm going to put the pressure lid on. And make sure this is on seal. It's on pressure and I'm gonna put it for like 5 minutes. That should be good. And hit start. Okay, so see you after 5 minutes. So it's preheating now, and after a few minutes the countdown will begin for 5 minutes, and then we'll come back to it. Okay, so it seems like it's all done. Now it's on sealed position and I'm gonna change it to vent. Now I put it for 5 minutes and it's been sitting here for a few more minutes in warm position for 30 minutes or so. And but if you want it quicker, like if you don't have time, you can put the pressure for 10 minutes and then open it immediately. But I had the luxury of time, so I just kept it in warm. And now I'm gonna change this into vent from seal. It still has some pressure, so I'm just gonna put it into vent. So you need to be very careful if you are opening it immediately, because this will have a lot of pressure. So if you are putting it into vent, you will notice that, you know, it will have pressure coming out. So make sure you wear something like a oven gloves or something to hold that, because it's going to be really hot. So mine was resting, so that's why I didn't have any, and I just had to put it into vent. Or you could use a spatula or a spoon, wooden spoon. Okay, so let's see what's been cooking. Yeah. That's how you want it. It's all mushy, and you don't put a lot of water for the reason you want it in this consistency, and then you can add more water if you want. Some people like it thick, some people like it watery. My family likes it very thin, so I'm gonna make it very thin. So but I don't put a lot of water at first, because I want it in this consistency so that I can make all the lentils and the tomatoes all mushy. The last step is to season this. Now I'll do that in the stove, and I will show you how to do that, and then you add that into this and you're done. I've got a carbon steel pan here, which I'm going to use to saute it. To this I'm going to add a teaspoon of any kind of oil. I'm using ghee. You need a lot of oil, because that's the only thing you're going to add as fat into this curry. Okay, so I've got the oil all hot and nice and warm. And to this, I'm going to add half a teaspoon of mustard seeds. It has to splutter. Once it's spluttered, then you can add your half onions chopped. And saute this nicely. Okay, so it's getting there. And to this I'm going to add some curry leaves. You can get this in one of the Indian stores. After that has been coated nicely with oil, you have to add a few dried red chilies. You can add these according to your taste, how much you want. My family likes it really hot, so I've added probably around 8 to 10 chilies. To this I'm going to add some Himalayan salt. To this I'm going to add some Kashmiri chili powder. I added half a teaspoon. This is a must, you can't avoid that. This is what adds the flavor. As soon as you add the red chili powder, you have to switch it off because otherwise it'll get burned. Okay, so this is ready and we can add this to the Ninja Foodi now, where the lentils are all boiled and ready to be mixed together. Okay, so this one we just prepared and we're going to add this to the Foodi. To this I'm going to add half a liter of boiled water I just boiled in the kettle. To get the consistency I like. Okay, so after adding the water, you have to put it on the saute mode and then put it on high for another 5-6 minutes and switch it on. And let it boil, and once it's boiled, it's all done. Okay, and that's about it, how you make lentil curry in your Ninja Foodi. And hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please hit the like and subscribe button, and that'll help me to make more videos like this in Ninja Foodi. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.